I normally don't start my videos off with a lot of talking head stuff, so I'll try to get straight to the point. I made this video a while ago on how I make breakfast in about a half an hour. And it shows you basically my entire workflow, and it's real time, no cuts in the video, no editing. I try not to do a whole lot with the video. I try to leave it pretty much uncut. I did zoom in and out at some certain points, but it's all stagnant, same perspective video. And so it's basically a guide for someone that wants to, you want to cook along with me making breakfast, or you want to see how long the timing is, or you see how I time breakfast and how you can get it done in that 30 minutes. I think mine ended up being about 34. I probably could have did it under 30 if I'd sped it up a little bit and moved a little faster, turned the bacon pan a little higher so it cooked a little faster, things like that. But I wanted to show you that really I didn't have to rush around, and I had a little bit extra time in there, but I was able to do some things like portion out some bacon and freeze it and some other things. So you can utilize that time, do other things, and make breakfast in just about 35 minutes. So I hope you enjoy the video. This is not going to be for everyone, but if you want a real time or how a chef makes breakfast video, step by step, this is for you. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much. Hi, this is Chef John. Today I'm doing breakfast in less than 30 minutes. Let's do it. First thing I like to start out with is my bacon. And I just like to slap pack it. People try to lay out bacon, flatten it out. It works well on a griddle when you have a press. But if you're just cooking up bacon at one time, you can cook it in its own fat. Cook one more piece. I'll have leftovers for breakfast sandwich tomorrow. So we're gonna start the bacon off. Cut our potatoes. Now I did cheat a little bit. I washed the potatoes pretty, pulled the knife out, set the cutting board up, got my pans out, turned the oven on, pulled my ingredients for my biscuits. So I am cheating a little bit with the half an hour, but we'll still be able to show you. I like to do a little extra oil on my potatoes. I don't like to be shy with the black pepper and salt. Usually I do a final seasoning at the end, but I do like to add salt in the beginning. Helps the potatoes actually to not be too crispy. If you don't add salt to your potatoes, they'll come out more like French fries. It'll be a lot crispier. So if you like crispy breakfast potatoes, like very crispy, don't put salt on them until they're done. So I like to lid them right away, put it on high. Then you can make our biscuits. Two cups soft rising flour. Hold a little bit back. Make it well. And maybe the light will help. 1 cup of milk. whole milk. You can also use buttermilk and get 3/4 cup buttermilk and 1/4 cup of water. Now bacon's starting to get a little loud. I'm going to turn this down slightly. And I need 1/2 cup of Crisco or shortening or lard. All right, beautiful. Biscuits are good. Now I know you've seen my past biscuit videos where I've laminated the biscuits. Well, the way I was originally taught my grandmother was to form by hand. Then stir the bacon. Oh, I also cheated. I put 2 pairs of gloves on. Let's not press this. Okay. Now I hand form the biscuits just like this. That's how my grandmother taught me. And we'll try to keep all the biscuits the same size. She always liked to make these little biscuits. I'm going to turn the potato pan down. Now it's getting loud. I always let the water from the lid drain back in the pan. Kind of steam it a little bit. And as you can see, or if you can see, the potatoes are nice and brown on one side. Mix them up, no sticking. Just let them brown up first. I'm gonna go around and make sure all the potatoes are facing the right direction. We don't want them getting too brown on one side. So let's get a good color to it. I'm gonna turn it down just slightly, so I want to be more breakfast potatoes, not fried. Sleeve is driving me crazy. Okay. You know what? Let's put have some softened butter. And douse the top of these biscuits with. You just see a little spot, a little extra fat, help brown it up a little bit better. That's all it's for. We're gonna make these 450 towards the back of the oven. I go just above middle rack on those. All right. I think we're about 10 minutes in. Everything's cooking except the eggs. Take your time to clean up a little bit. Crack your egg into a bowl. Now you want to put just a couple of drops of water in with your scrambled eggs. It helps break down the protein strands and help to make a fluffier egg. We'll whip them again right before we cook them. All right. This is going to be a good temperature for these. take the time to separate my bacon. I found these 3-pound packages, and then I'll do is I'll separate into portions, usually 6 to 8 slices. Let's do a pan of bacon. Let's put in 1 gallon Ziploc baggies and freeze it. Take the time to spray the bowl down that made the biscuits in. A little bit of hot water and you spray it down now. Makes it a lot easier to clean later. You basically just rinse it out and stick it in the dishwasher if you want to. I believe we're at 17 minutes for counting. See, the bacon's getting nice and rendered at this point. Well, my egg pan's screaming hot when I do make my egg. It's a little early to turn it on, but it's gonna turn on low, let it warm up slowly. Even if it doesn't get all the way hot, it'll at least save me some time when I go to fry the egg or cook the egg. These looking very good. Pretty much just the way I like them. We're gonna just let them cook slowly. Push them over to the side. When you see bacon get foamy, you know it's almost done. Bacon's so close. You could pull it for some people that like it medium right here, or medium well. I just want it to be just a touch more. Just a touch. Alright, that is beautiful. Just the way I like it. Alright, now I can get all that bacon grease. Pour some of that off. A little more. Okay. Flour in our grease, make some gravy. A little overzealous there. Check our biscuits. No. Let them go for just one more minute. Someone's gonna comment about the whisk and the iron skillet. You couldn't take the season off this pan with a jackhammer. See what the salt is. Definitely needs some salt. Biscuits are done. Beautiful. Yeah. Gonna need some salt. And I like peppery gravy. This is gonna be really good this time. Oh yeah, just a little salt. That's touch thick. A little bit of milk. Turn that off. Alright. Gravy's beauty. These potatoes are done. Gravy is good. Eggs real fast. Flour out of my pan. Nice and hot. Let's see if it's where it's at. Yeah, it's still not quite there. We get a bulk of this gravy. And if you spray this out right away and soak it right away, it will come clean very easily. So if you let that bake onto there, just put it on the stove, let that gravy bake onto it, you'll have a hell of a time. See if she's hot yet. Almost there. We need the eggs to dance. Then take our potatoes. Alright, now those potatoes are hot. Sorry, the pan's hot. Teaspoon vegetable oil. Tablespoon of bacon grease. Let that get hot. We whip our eggs. No, the eggs did not stick in my steel pan. They got it hot enough. bacon. I want one of these middle biscuits here. Ah, beautiful. Nice and fluffy. And breakfast is served. How's the time on that? Not bad? Follow me in for more.